Right.
Beautifully well-behaved horse.
OK, that's OK.
Keep breathing.
That's OK.
Keep
It's
breathing.
OK. It's OK. I'm just not sure if I can go on, though. Good morning to you. 10 years after my accident, it was the moment that I finally faced my fears. More of that later as we look back at some highlights from 2022. Also on the show this morning, Davina McCall, she talks about her struggles with the menopause and how she managed to turn her life around. Then, from Minions to the morning show, Hollywood's Steve Carell reveals how he goes unrecognised in the UK. And... well, as a reunion on the cards, Louis Tomlinson joins me as he looks back on his days with One Direction. Good morning to you. I hope you had an amazing Christmas, enjoyed every single moment of it. But we're looking back at some of my favourite guests of the year this morning. We're starting with someone who makes us laugh every Friday, with Dermot, of course, on This Morning. And back in June, Alison Hammond joined me with her new book, which was inspired by a return to the classroom. Alison Hammond joins me. Now, she's sharing her passion for Black history. It's called, Alison, it's called Black in Time.
Do you see what I did there, Lorraine?
I did see what you did there.
Black in Time. We're going back in time and we're looking at Black history.
Absolutely. Now, this all came after you did that documentary, wasn't it?
Yeah, so Alison Hammond Back to School, and we covered about 4 different Black figures, and it was just brilliant. But there were so many other figures that we could have covered in that documentary. We could have made 6 documentaries. And I always thought to myself, wouldn't it have been nice when you were at school, when my 8-year-old self was at school, wouldn't it have been nice to have a book about Black history so I could see myself and just have something, some reference of something positive to look forward to and to aspire to. So I just thought, what a great idea.
It's a fantastic idea.
Let's put those Black figures into a children's book. But the thing is, it is a children's book, Lorraine, but adults will want to read this as well.
Oh, no, I learned a lot. I love how you learn things. And I mean, that's why we love doing what we do, because we learn things. Because when I was at school, we didn't get Scottish history, interestingly. And it was only after I left school that I sort of went back and looked at more Scottish history and found out more about it. So this is great. You've done all the hard work.
Well, I can't take all the credit, because if it was left to me, I'd still be writing it now, to be honest with you. I had an amazing co-writer.
That's good.
Her name was Emma Norrie. Thanks, Emma, you were amazing, because she, like, kicked me into gear, made me meet deadlines and stuff like that, and has just kind of brought the book alive. And as you can see, it's very colourful, just like me. It's a wonderful read for your kids. And what I want people to know is that this book is for all children.
Of course.
Not just Black children, for all children.
Absolutely.
To share different stories. And I think it's important to read about other people's histories as well. And these are people that are kind of unknown. They were hidden in the shadows, and I've brought them to life.
Well done. And we are getting better with that. I mean, see, you know, Alison, see when you look at things like Bridgerton, and you look at books like yourselves, and you look at the documentary that we've done, and it's all about just learning.
Yeah, exactly.
Just learning about interesting people.
And we're all human beings, and we all, it's basically a part of connecting with other people, learning about other people's histories. So I think this is a book that all children should have. My hope for this book would be that it's in every single school, so you can read it. Yeah. I mean, there's footballers in there, politicians, musicians, poets, you name it. This is the one book that is not about Alison Hammond, you'll be happy to know. You know, I'm not in this book. It's not about me. This is the one book where it's about other people's legacies and making sure that legacy is alive and it lives on. And this book is doing exactly that. I'm so excited. Honestly, if my mum was alive now, this would be the moment she'd be really proud.
Yes,
because my legacy is obviously my big laugh. That's going to go down in history. But honestly, really and truly, these people's legacy, these unknown, amazing, wonderful people, that they are the people who are going to go down in history.
That's going to be a really important book, and you're right, having it in schools would be really good. You mentioned your laugh.
What a lovely thing to be remembered for, a laugh, that's it. And we all need that, don't we? It's so therapeutic, so soothing. When you can laugh.
Like this. I mean, I could watch that all day. It's just the best.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Lorraine, I hardly touched him. I don't know why he went in. Do you know what I mean? I hardly touched him.
Honestly. It was just like, it was just, he was there, he was in there, he was diving in.
Don't you love live TV?
Well, you never know what's going to happen.
You never know. And there's my Dermot there. Yeah.
Ah.
Oh, that was my birthday, that was.
That was lovely.
That was my 47th
It was
birthday.
lovely. It really is a Friday feeling. It's excellent. It works so, so well. And you are in such a great place. Everything's doing 20 years since Big Brother, which is crazy.
I loved Big Brother. I don't
time.
know why they took it off in the first place. I don't know what the reason was. It's all the politics of Big Brother. But I personally, I loved it. And it launched my career, let's be honest. You know, I'm so grateful and so blessed to it, really. And blessed that I didn't win it. Because maybe my career would have gone a little bit differently.
See, I keep forgetting that you didn't. Isn't that odd?
I only spent 2 weeks in there. It was like a mini holiday. It was great.
You had the best of it, actually. You had the
literally went in for 2 weeks. And then when I got evicted, they turned it into the rich house, poor house. So, like, it's the best time for me to come out.
It was. You sorted it, absolutely. And congratulations, I know, because Dermot revealed it to everybody, because you were trying to keep this lovely romance under wraps.
I know, but you don't want to put pressure on anything,
you
do you?
don't, but it's great. It's just great.
Well, all I'm going to say, I'm not going to say we're in love and everything like that. All I can say is he makes my heart sing and I feel contented and he enriches my life in ways I've never had before.